Imagine a car company that is universally known for creating the most beautiful, aggressive, and soul-stirring machines on the planet. A company whose very name is synonymous with roaring V12 engines, Formula One glory, and pure Italian passion. Now, imagine that same company completely betraying its own legacy, releasing a vehicle so shockingly controversial that its own former CEO went on record to absolutely destroy it. Welcome to the disaster that is the Ferrari Luce. This is Ferrari's first ever fully electric vehicle. No exhaust pipes, no screaming engine, just batteries, electric motors, and a design that has ignited the single biggest backlash in the modern automotive world. We aren't just talking about a few angry comments on Instagram. We are talking about Italian politicians openly mocking the car, purists demanding the legendary prancing horse badge be ripped off the hood, and a catastrophic stock market crash that wiped out billions of dollars in a matter of hours. How did the most prestigious automaker on earth get it so incredibly wrong? How did a $600,000 Hyper EV turn into a global laughingstock? Today, we are breaking down every single detail of the Ferrari Luce disaster, from the legendary Apple designer who completely lost the plot to the brutal insults thrown by Ferrari royalty and the horrific financial fallout. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, because this is the story of how Ferrari built a car that nobody wants. To understand why everyone is so furious, we first have to look at what the Ferrari Luce actually is. For the last 5 years, rumors have been swirling about Ferrari's entry into the electric age. The expectations were astronomical. Fans were waiting for a sleek aerodynamic masterpiece that would redefine electric performance. Instead, Ferrari drops the Luce. Let's talk about the specs first, because on paper this thing is a monster. It's a 4-door, all-electric family missile packing over 1,000 horsepower. It is violently fast, but speed isn't the problem is the price tag and the soul. Ferrari is asking a staggering $600,000 USD for this car. For that kind of money, buyers expect a rolling piece of art. So, who did Ferrari hire to design their most important car of the decade? They didn't go to their historic partners at Pininfarina. They went to Silicon Valley. Ferrari partnered with Lovefrom, a design agency run by Gianni Iveda, legendary designer famous for creating the Apple iPhone, the iPad, and the MacBook. Now I have to give credit where credit is due. Gianni Ive's team actually did something spectacular on the inside. They realized that luxury buyers are sick and tired of massive, soulless touchscreens. So, the interior of the Luce features glorious physical buttons, satisfying switches, and tactile metal toggles. It feels like a true driver's cockpit, but then you step outside. The exterior is an absolute tragedy. It lacks the sharp, aggressive aerodynamics of a traditional Ferrari. It looks heavy, bloated, and entirely uninspiring. It looks like a high-tech bar of soap. It doesn't scream Italian hypercar, it screams tech startup. The automotive community took one look at it and realized Ferrari sacrificed its aggressive Italian soul for a minimalist Silicon Valley aesthetic, and the internet erupted. But the internet hate was just the warm-up. The real devastating blow came from inside the house. If you know anything about Ferrari's history, you know the name Luca di Montezemolo. This man is not just a former employee, he is Ferrari royalty. He was the chairman and CEO of Ferrari from 1991 all the way to 2014. He guided the brand through its modern golden era, working alongside legends like Michael Schumacher. He bleeds Ferrari red. So when the Italian media asked the godfather of modern Ferrari what he thought of the new electric Luce, everyone expected a polite, diplomatic answer. Instead, Montezemolo went absolutely nuclear. He nuked the car from orbit. Just hours after the launch, Montezemolo stated, and I quote, "If I had to say what I really think, I would be hurting Ferrari. We're risking the destruction of a legend, and I'm very sorry about that." But he wasn't done. He then delivered what might be the most savage insult ever recorded in the automotive industry. He looked at the design and said, "I hope they at least remove the prancing horse from that car. This is surely a car that at least the Chinese won't copy from us. The Chinese domestic market is notorious for shamelessly copying Western car designs. Xiaomi literally just built an SUV that looks exactly like the Ferrari Purosangue." But Montezemolo is saying that the Luce is so terrifyingly ugly, so devoid of beauty, that even the most notorious copycats on earth wouldn't dare to steal it. When your former CEO tells you to take your own logo off the hood of your new car, you haven't just made a mistake, you've created a catastrophe. You would think the bleeding stops there, but it doesn't. You have to understand that in Italy, Ferrari isn't just a corporation. It is a national religion. It is a symbol of Italian pride, engineering, and art. When Ferrari messes up, the whole country feels it. The backlash was so intense that it reached the highest levels of the Italian government. Matteo Salvini, Italy's deputy prime minister and minister of transport, saw the reveal and was so disgusted that he took to social media platform X to roast the company in front of millions. He posted a picture of the car, called out the insane $600,000 price tag, and wrote, "It looks nothing like a Ferrari. Is this supposed to be innovation?" Who knows what Enzo Ferrari would say. This is unprecedented. A sitting deputy prime minister invoking the ghost of the company's deceased founder, Enzo Ferrari, to shame a brand new vehicle. The public rallied behind his comments immediately. Car enthusiasts across the globe agreed Ferrari tried to chase a new generation of eco-conscious billionaires. But in doing so, they completely alienated the core fan base that actually keeps the brand's mystique alive. Now you can ignore angry YouTubers, you can ignore Twitter trolls, you can even try to ignore politicians. But you know what you absolutely cannot ignore? Wall Street. The stock market's reaction to the Ferrari Luce was swift, brutal, and historically bad. Investors watched the reveal live. They saw the bizarre iPhone-inspired exterior. They read Montezemolo's savage quotes. They saw the deputy prime minister's tweet, and they immediately smashed the sell button. Shortly after the covers were pulled off the Luce, trading screens flashed red. Ferrari's stock price plummeted a staggering 8.4% in Italy and 5.1% on the US stock exchange. In the volatile world of ultra-luxury corporate brands, a sudden 8% drop is a massive earthquake. We are talking about billions of dollars in market capitalization completely wiped out in a matter of hours. Why did Wall Street panic? Because investors aren't stupid. Luce. Is the internet overreacting, or is Luca di Montezemolo completely right? Is this the ugliest car Ferrari has ever built? Let me know your honest thoughts down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more hardcore automotive news, and I will see you in the next video.